I thought our kids did some good things. Give a lot of credit to Alabama. They show why they're the number one team in the country. Their kids made plays at critical moments. I think we made a lot of plays tonight. I think our kids played hard, but they made more plays in every single phase of the game. And you look at it, I think we had a couple drop passes. They didn't. They averaged 55 yards per punt. We didn't. Had better punt return, had some opportunities to punt return, didn't do it. They scored in the red zone, we didn't. They got the ball before half and got that critical score right before half. We didn't get the stop. So you give them credit. They did the things that you do as the number one team in the country. Obviously, they've set the bar. That's the bar we're looking to get to go climb that bar. And, we're going to relentlessly continue to pursue that. And, we got to come back next week, go play Arkansas, and continue to try to climb up that to get to that level of play that we want to be at here one day at Mississippi State.
You talked about them, I guess, being themselves. You guys kind of almost were yourselves too, giving up that last half score, the special teams again. It almost seems like you almost showed them what to do. As those bad habits kind of kept on coming up for you guys.
Yeah, we did a couple. We did a lot of good things. It's making plays. Got to make plays. That's a great football team we played. I don't know how many people played them as close as we did or should have the opportunity. I think we should have a couple opportunities to beat them right there. But if you're going to do that and you're going to go beat that team, you got to go make the plays. And you can't drop some passes. You can't give up one long run before the half. And, you got to execute. You got to short little chip shot field goal. Got to hit it. Got our punters. Got to punt. Their punter, booming them. Our return. And those are big flipping field position. Those type of games. Those when you're playing a big time game, there's every little detail like that's critical. You have to make every play, and I give their playmakers credit. We have kids that are. I think we have kids in the future that are going to start making more of those plays for us as we move forward.
Coach Andy Burrell, Memphis ABC. These guys usually just look unstoppable. Tonight they were beatable.
Well, we expected to win the game. I'll be perfectly honest with you. 100. There's not a person. Maybe there's nobody sitting here, and I don't know. Maybe there were people out in the stands that didn't. But I can guarantee you in that locker room, there's not one person that didn't expect to win the game coming in here tonight. Expect to stop them and expect to score. But we didn't do that. We didn't stop them enough and we didn't score enough. So, we got to keep fighting. Got a tough game next week against Arkansas. Got to bounce back and find a way to win that one. Get ourselves to a bowl game.
Dan, talk about your defensive performance. Getting 2 picks from AJ and just,
it
seemed like you got pressure.
Created some fumbles. Didn't get enough pressure. Got to be a little bit better in the pass rush at times. We got him out of the pocket some, which I know he doesn't do. But he's a great quarterback. I think AJ. You look the type of player he is. He's a winner. I think that's the most important trait. I think he's a very good player and made a lot of throws at key moments. When we would get momentum, he would do a good job of stopping the momentum by him making plays. And, why he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
You talk about the situation with Tyler late in the game.
Yeah,
and Damien
on the interception, that interception, too. That's the play by that kid. I thought he made a good throw. He had a shot at making the play. He said going for a tackle, hit his shoulder, he said it felt like it kind of popped out a little bit. Doctor said it was okay, but he didn't have a lot of strength in it. He went back in one more series, went in that series and did... had a little. He's like, hey, try to get some short throws to see if I can. I don't know how much arm strength I have right now. Kind of missed the short throw, and he just said, I don't even know how accurate I'm going to be throwing the football. So, at that point we had to go with Damien, and that's a great learning experience, tough situation for that kid to step into, and but he stepped in and made a couple good throws. Got a couple things he's got to learn from right there. 4th down, should have taken a shot the first time. Made great. Then we had, in the next possession, had 2 drops. We make those catches right there and score. 6-point game with 3 minutes to go.
Coach, the difference between 3-0 and 10-0 at halftime, obviously a big difference. The fact that the defense
especially the difference between 3-0 and 3-3, 10-0 and 3-3 at halftime is huge.
Now, the fact that the defense just can't seem to close out halves, is that just become a concerning fact that this defense is too young, or is it just another characteristic that's coming
Well,
out?
you got to look. I mean, it's how. I mean, I wish I had a great answer for you, but when you go break down the film, it's something different every time. If it was one thing, you would say, okay, we got to go fix that. You have a 50-yard run. Okay, last week, we went for an interception and got beat on a double move. You know, the week before, a DB fell down. The week before, we rolled the coverage the wrong way. You know, I mean, it's not one thing; it's a lot of things. So, I mean, you got to play for absolutely every second of 60 minutes. You know, against this team, like we'll look at, you're not going to get a lot of opportunities. Only ran 58 plays. You know, you're not going to get a lot of opportunities when you play them. They didn't run; they ran 65. So, you got to take advantage of every single one of those opportunities you get. We didn't do that enough.